Hi, everybody. I'm joined today with Tsipi Raz, who is the director, producer, editor, and also scriptwriter of this new incredible film on consciousness. And it's called The One Field. And we will be screening this film at the Mystics and Scientists 2023 conference, which will take place in April this year. And it'll take place on the 14th of April, to be more specific, and we'll be followed by a panel discussion with Tsipi and a number of other wonderful individuals who know something about the subject, quite a lot, most likely. So without further ado, I'd like to ask Tsipi a couple of very simple yet very important questions, I believe, on the film. First of all, Tsipi, welcome and thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so Tsipi, would you be happy to briefly summarize your film for us, please?
Yeah, first of all, it's a long film, it's 2 hours film. It's describing the journey of Lee Carroll, is a channeler in Israel, and is saying statement about consciousness and science. And we are making experiment during this to check. It's not to check, it's just, to show if this is possible. For example, to send energy from a person in India to Israel and to measure it. What was very important for me is to measure and to show the measurement. So it was sending energy, for example, using the simoscope of John Stuart Reid to see, also to make an experiment with blood, and also to see the image of sound, and also to see the collective consciousness of, let's say, we had 10,000 people that the last scene of the movie is 10,000 people making meditation, sending intention to lower the violence in Jerusalem, the old city of Jerusalem. So that's the movie.
Wow.
Basically it's to connect the science and spirituality, because in my mind, it's not two separate things. It's one, it's the one field.
Absolutely. I completely agree. And actually, that's part of the work of the Scientific and Medical Network, is to join both these worlds. So we very much resonate with what you're describing here. And it sounds absolutely fascinating. And I just wanted to know, does this film come from what was your first motivation or primary inspiration behind this film? Have you had an experience of connection with a greater consciousness or with the universe, or?
Yeah, first of all, as a young child, I used to go up on the roof of my parents' house and to feel I can say the infinite. I mean, to understand it, to feel it, let's say, okay? But it was a question as a child, what I'm doing here. But I always believe only in what I can see, touch, and feel. I didn't have any belief in God or afterlife or anything, because I thought that maybe there are many important, let's say, truths in the Bible, or let's say in books, but if I don't know them, it doesn't have any value. So everything that I can experience, this is the truth for me. And it was very true until the age of 30 that I had a near-death experience that changed my life from one side to the other side. And still I'm very practical and very realistic. That's why the movie is, I want to see. I don't want to speak about what I don't know. I want to see if it's real, if it's so that's it. And the experience was very powerful for me. And my life is until then and from then.
Wow, very profound. And I'm sure we'll cover a lot more around your experience and, of course, around the film at the Mystics and Scientists event on the 14th of April. So thank you so much for joining me today for our brief exchange.
Thank you.
So to everybody else, please do join us. I'm sure it will be a very, very interesting, very inspiring film, and then subsequent panel discussion. And then we have a weekend conference following that on the healing power of sound and light. So we invite you all to join us for that. And the links will be in the comment section below. So please do join. Thank you again, Tsipi.
Thank you.